Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about parameterized constructor. So constructor is nothing but it is a special method which is used to initialize object whenever the object is created. Okay, so the constructor topic and the default constructor completed in the last video. Okay, so constructors are two types. One is default constructor and the second one is parameterized constructor. The default constructor is already discussed in the previous video. Okay. So the next one is a constructor is a block of codes similar to a method. It is called when the instance of class is created. Okay. So constructor is nothing but it is a method, but it is used to initialize the object whenever the object is created. So instance of class is nothing but object. Okay, so when the constructor is called, whenever the object is created, the constructor is called. Okay, at the time of calling the constructor, memory for the object is allocated. Okay, so let's see. Here constructor which has specific number of parameters is called parameterized constructor. Parameters are nothing but arguments, okay, inputs to the function. So the constructor which does contain parameters, arguments is known as parameterized constructor. The constructor which does not have any parameters is known as default constructor. Okay. So here parameterized constructor is used to provide different values to distinct objects. Okay. So for example, we have two objects A, B for the same class. Okay, but we can pass different values. For example, I want to add two numbers 10, 20. While creating next object, I will give 20 and 30. Okay, so we can change the values. However, you can provide the same values also. Okay, so I will explain these with the example program. So this is the example for parameterized constructor. Okay, so this is parameter, class name is parameter. You can take whatever you want, and id and name are two variables. So the program execution starts from main method. So this is the main method, right? Okay, so here we are creating objects. Parameter is a class name. So this is the parameter. Parameter s1 is equals to new parameter. So at the time of creation object, so we are passing parameters to method. Okay, so here triple one current. So whenever the object is created, okay, whenever the object is created, the constructor is used to initialize the object. Okay, so see this here, two variables id and name. So this is known as constructor. So how to say this is constructor means whatever the class name, that will be the constructor name. Okay, so constructor is a method, so that's why it contain parameters. Okay, so in, so this constructor contain parameters, so that's why it is known as parameterized constructor. So whenever the object is created, the constructor is used to initialize the object. So I contain triple one and n contain current. So I value is assigned to id, n value is assigned to name. Okay. Next we are creating one more object. You can create any number of object for one class. Okay. We are creating one more object s2. This time we are passing triple to rn. Okay. Here triple T is stored in I and Rn is stored in N. So we are assigning I value to ID, N value to name. Next, calling the methods to display the values. So constructor job is to initialize the object whenever the object is created. Next, if you want to display, compulsory you need to have system.out.println function. So for that purpose, we are creating one more method. That method name is a display. It will display the values. Okay. Here, if you want to access variables or methods of class, compulsory you need to use object. So by using s1 object, we are calling display function and it will display id. So what is the s1 value id? S1 dot id value is triple one. Okay. So this is s1 object. These are the values of S1 object. So it will display ID 111, name current. Next, by using S2 object, we are calling display function. So for S2, the values are 222 RN. So it will display 222 and name is RN like this. So I hope it is clear. So first we are creating objects and next we are initializing by using constructor. So we are not initializing the constructor itself, initializing the object. So just we are displaying the values. So let me see the exam output for this program. Open command prompt, go to the location, Java C. I saved the program by using parameter dot java name. Next, class name is also same, Java parameter. So it will display 111 and current 222 RN like this. Okay, I hope it is clear. If you have any doubts regarding to this video, please comment me in the comment section. For more videos, please do subscribe my channel. Thank you.